What's going on, nation? Today is Sunday, October 13th. This is your SHF weekly update. So for those of you who've been following me on the Facebook page, had a pretty rough weekend. My grandfather unfortunately passed away late Friday night. He's been battling cancer now for what seems to be forever. He's had it for almost a year now. And I've been lucky enough to have both sets of grandparents because my parents are divorced. So I had my mom's mom and dad and my dad's mom and dad pretty much my whole life, my whole childhood. So I got to spend a lot of time with them. And we lost my mom's grandfather a few years back, and now, my dad's father, not my mom's grandfather, but my grandfather on my mom's side, and now my grandfather on my dad's side just passed away. And everyone's really upset, obviously. My grandmother is just heartbroken. They've been high school sweethearts, and my grandfather was a part of that generation where he basically dropped out of school at a super young age. I don't even think he finished middle school to work and provide for the family. So he's always been a hard worker, and it was my parents' anniversary on the 10th. And so I called my dad on the 10th to wish him a happy anniversary, him and my stepmother Donna. And he happened to be driving home with my grandma and grandpa from the hospital because he had been in the hospital for the entire week. And they were driving him home, and I talked to him, and he sounded great, and I told him I loved him, and he's going to fight this and get through it. And then literally the next night, he had a heart attack, and he ended up dying. Well, he had a heart attack at home, and they rushed him to the hospital, and they worked on him, but he ended up passing away. So it's been a sad week. We're all pretty sad, but we're keeping our heads up, and we know that he's with us in spirit. And so I did a post on the Facebook page. I decided that today I just wanted to do a post for my grandpa and not do anything else really. So there was no fan out win or anything like that. I just wanted to keep it about him. And I don't know what's going on for next week. Obviously, we're going to have the wake and the funeral. I'm hoping we don't do it on Friday because I really don't want to bury my grandfather on my birthday. But you know what? I guess I would be honored if that's what happens. So I'll keep you guys posted. So this Sunday update is going to be kind of short. I want to go over with you guys the two videos that I did post. So I had the Saturday exercise explosion. You guys can check it out over here. And I did the Bulgarian split squat. And this was it's a really great exercise to throw into your routine. Erica does these all the time because she's always looking for things to really isolate her quads and her glutes. And you can adjust your form on this exercise with your foot either really far forward, your front foot, to isolate your glutes more, or you can bring it in close and try to get it to like a 90-degree angle and really isolate your quads. And then obviously you can increase the intensity of this exercise by either putting a barbell on your shoulders or holding dumbbells. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out right here. And then the Tuesday tune-up last week was a video I did called Maximize Your Squat for more strength, flexibility, balance, and overall power. And in this video, I went over a bunch of stretches that you can do to kind of loosen up your hips and your lower body. And then I started to get into how to position yourself when you're doing high bar squats or low bar squats. And I go over how important it is to make sure that you do have flexibility in your hips and your shoulders. Because if your shoulders are tight, believe it or not, when you're trying to do a squat, it forces the bar forward onto your neck. And a lot of people end up, when they're done squatting, their shoulders hurt or their chest hurt. Especially these really, really big dudes who have like zero flexibility. When they go to squat, they have to literally like rip their arms back just to get the bar in their neck. So it's super important to stay flexible as you continue to build muscle. So if you haven't seen that video, check it over here. It was a pretty good video. And then I filmed Maximum Growth back, trying to finish off the Maximum Growth series. I have a few more videos to do. I have a leg video, which I might split into 2 different workouts, and I have an abdominal video I want to do. But I filmed Maximum Growth back on Wednesday, and my goal was to edit it over the weekend, but obviously we had a crazy weekend, unexpected weekend. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it edited tomorrow and have it ready for you guys on Tuesday. So I'm not worried about that. So that should be coming to you guys Tuesday, Maximum Growth back. It was a hardcore routine. I was sore for like 4 days. Like literally, I was still kind of sore even up till yesterday. It was awesome. And then on Saturday, I wanted to do another bench break episode with you guys. And so I need some new questions, and I want you guys to, be creative and, and send me some questions that maybe it's about your workout or your eating or anything that comes to mind to help you reach your goal. Send it to me at questions@scotthermanfitness.com. What I try to do now for these bench break episodes is answer at least 2 questions and then utilize my studio. If it's an exercise question, to go over tips and tricks. And then if it's food or whatnot, I can talk to you guys about that, no problem. So send it to me, questions@scotthermanfitness.com. So it's your SHF weekly update. I hope you guys had a great weekend. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.